Hello everyone and welcome back to round 4 of our F125 Lewis Hamilton Ferrari career mode. Yes, we're back this weekend here in Sakhir for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live last week from Suzuka, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. I used my big brain to beat Lance Stroll on the very last lap of the Grand Prix. It was quite funny. I used the art of blue flags from Max Verstappen to get the jump on him, but I didn't get lapped, which was very important for us. Lando Norris still leading the World Championship just ahead of Verstappen and George Russell. We are now 1 point ahead of Charles Leclerc as we head into this round. We are a little way behind Red Bull and McLaren in the Constructors, but I feel like so far this year Ferrari, we have been a little bit unluckier than some of the other teams as well, up and down the grid. I think tonight, though, I want to return to the podium. We haven't had a podium since Australia. That race should have been a win. So I'm hoping Bahrain can be another good race for us. Get yourself subscribed if you're new. We're trying to hit 11k subs here on the channel at the moment. And yeah, let's do this thing. Gonna call it. You'll do better this round than last. I really hope so. Like, there's no excuse. We should basically be scoring points every single race. But it's just a question of, you know, are the McLaren and the Red Bull a bit too fast? We'll just keep trying to do upgrades as best as we can. But we'll wait and see. We'll see how we get on. I am ever so slightly, again, chat, losing my voice, which is very annoying. So we're going to have to brave it tonight. I reckon you'll finish P6. We will do predictions in a little while, don't you worry. So, weight reduction failed. That's annoying. But oh no, I've already doing that one, apparently. Okay. So we are third. We're ahead of Mercedes still. We are right with McLaren and Red Bull. There is next to no performance delta in it early on this season. And we actually started behind Mercedes as well. So we've closed in a little bit on the top teams. V-Carb have gone nowhere so far. Haas and Alpine have both jumped them. As Williams and Aston Martin a little bit of breathing room ahead. Luckily, it is a full dry weekend, which is good. Unironically, Dart, I don't think I've ever had Ben & Jerry's in my entire life. I have no recollection of ever having Ben & Jerry's. How many points do you think you can get in this GP? 25. No more, no less. Bang on 25. We're going to win.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please.
I have learnt in this series never to feel confident. Never feel ready for a race. That's basically my mantra inside this game. Never feel confident in your ability. Because all I will ever do is disappoint myself,
chat. We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Yeah, we'll go like that. We'll go like that. I want to bring down the pressures ever so slightly. We'll bring those up ever so slightly. Now, we obviously know now, after doing co-op last night, that the hard tyres here never get up to temperature, so that might be a little bit sketchy. Hey, welcome in, Max. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Always expect failure, especially with Ferrari. Hey, fair play, Toast. Good luck to you, buddy. I hope it all runs well. By lap 11, a full bottle spin and damage. I'm hoping not. I feel like last night in co-op, obviously I made the mistake in Jeddah, but I deserved a really good race here. So that's kind of the confidence I'm trying to give myself as we head into this one. So hopefully we can try and get a good race. I also need to get good at doing all of the practice programs, so we can earn as much R&D as we can for the Ferrari team. I feel like there's a Ferrari incident coming. Leclerc and I, apart from me when I kept overtaking him into the pit lane in Shanghai, we haven't really been near Leclerc much. He bottled qualifying in Australia. I then bottled the race in Japan. We had a little bit of a battle in Shanghai, but not a huge amount. We have not seen much of Charles. One of us has normally done well, just never really both of us. Which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Odds on Matt hitting a Mercedes today. I will hit any car that moves. Probably. God, I need to save more fuel. I got 1.3 seconds in the back pocket, so I need to really be a bit more careful here. Do we think Lando was out of the championship after Canada? No, because it only takes one unlucky moment for Oscar or something like that. Like, I would say, with the modern points score, unless you're more than about 40 behind, you're not out of it until you're out of it. I'll be surprised if Lando wins the World Championship, but I wouldn't say he's out of it. I don't think you can count him out yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, damn it. I'm allowed rewinds in practice, chat. No way am I going to do another lap. I just don't think we can get purple. There we go. We'll settle for a green there, I think. Reminder that you only have one quali session. That is important to remember. Thank you very much, Mitos. Otherwise, I would have forgot that. Again. Do you go to any sport? What, like live? I go to Silverstone in September for the European Le Mans Series. I'm looking forward to that. This is as bad as Arriva. I've always allowed myself to do them in free practice. Just because I can't be bothered to spend 45 minutes here doing free practice programs. So chat, this weekend, Watkins Glen 6 hours. I believe we're going to be starting at about 8 AM. It's going to be a good Saturday stream. Hopefully, if we survive. Eugene and I are ready to go. We're in the trusty Cadillac as always. I'm looking forward to it. We'll be live over on the Twitch. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I will not be live on this YouTube channel. There's a link in the description below. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, it'd be greatly appreciated. And then, obviously, yeah, you'll get notified at the weekend of that. Telling me I've got to be awake at 8 AM. Absolutely. I will not be leaving Eugene on fuel strategy. Do not worry about that. I'm surprised he wanted to go Cadillac for this one, to be honest. I thought he'd want to go GT3 again, but apparently not. And I'm happy just to drive whatever. Has he bottled it yet? I'm like 10 minutes into free practice 1. Obviously I bottled it. Come on. How am I meant to get the score up? $720p quality on Twitch. It should be 1080. But it still should be 1080 on Twitch. I've requested to join like the 2K beta, but I don't know how well that'll work. Is it limiting everybody to only 720p on Twitch? I wouldn't even know where to check. Is it? That's annoying. Who do I think is going to win the Austrian Grand Prix? I keep saying Lando. Just because he's been good at a few tracks and then he's been terrible. So I really don't know at this point. It could be Max, I guess. Could be Oscar, obviously. I don't think Mercedes will get another upset. I certainly don't see Ferrari winning it. I need to fix that after this stream then, chat. It normally allows 1080, doesn't it? Like, I haven't changed anything else, so I don't know why it would have gone down to 720p. Like, when I lowered the bitrate, I just lowered it down to what it was before this. George wins Austria again. Does he win it in the same way he did last year? By basically just being third. Happy to hear it, Bootmaker. So I've started going through the wet setups now, but they are a ball ache to organise inside the game. Because there's no wet time trial anymore. Hulk P1 in the green tracks here. Would love to see that. That would be genuinely quite funny. I predict a Yuki win. That is a brave choice. Can't see Yuki winning it. Maybe Yuki can score points. George got incredibly lucky last year, but he did still beat everybody else, so You know, he was in the position to get it. It's just what George Russell does. Who do I think will win the championship? Oscar. Ferrari have been learning from me. That's never a wise idea. Even by Ferrari standards. Hey, welcome in, Danny. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Ugh. What's the points between Oscar and Lando? 22, isn't it? Currently, I believe? Yeah, because Oscar had 10 points going in, and then outscored Lando by 12. I believe the gap's 22 at the moment. That inside curve there is horrible. You either have to take loads of it, but not too much, or next to none of it. Yeah, now Kimi Antonelli doesn't have to focus on his GCSEs. He can actually focus on driving a Formula 1 car. Imagine Kimi just sweeps every race between now and the end of the year. That would be insane. Like Kimi Antonelli, no more exams. Summertime is on and he just goes absolutely wild. Imagine like you're just at school chatting to people. And you're there going, oh, what's your plans for the summer holiday? And just there's that one guy that goes, well, I'm going off to Austria this weekend. The weekend after that, I'm going to Britain. A couple of weeks after that, I'm going to go Hungary and then Belgium. And they go, mate, what do you do? He's like, oh, I drive Formula 1 cars. Did I never mention that here? Yeah, I've been doing it for a few years now. Hey, Bobby Dream. Thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're well. Welcome on in. Lando has a good record at Austria, but this is why I backed him in Spain. Lando had never lost to a teammate in Barcelona, and then suddenly did. So it's kind of like Oscar's really getting the better of him at the moment. Even on tracks where you would expect Lando to do really well, Oscar is outdoing him. Kimi and Max at Merck next year. That lineup would go hard, but I cannot see him getting rid of George. It's like, surely George at this point seems safe. Imagine George and Max as the Mercedes lineup. That would be wild. When's the last time an Italian got a podium beside Kimi? Was Giancarlo Fisichella at the 2009 Belgian Grand Prix, I believe? If I remember correctly. I think. Right, there we go. I finally got a purple score. Happy with that. We haven't really had many Italians in the sport since then. Is it Toyota? Was that 2009? Fizzy came P2. Oh, did Jarno Trulli got one later on, didn't he? It was like Abu Dhabi or something. Yeah, Jarno bagged one after Giancarlo, didn't he? I always forget... For some reason in my head, I always forget Jarno Trulli's Italian. And I don't know why. Because he's like quintessentially Italian still.
Practice is officially over. Until next
Pace
time,
seems alright though,
goodbye.
chap. Pace in practice seemed good. I always wait for the current season before I do an F2 career mode. Absolutely smurf. I've got no idea when it's coming, but yeah, I always wait. Fisichella went to Ferrari after the Belgian Grand Prix because of the Belgian Grand Prix. He did Belgium in the Force India.
The speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it.
I can't see Max retiring just yet. Unless Red Bull have a stinker next year, then I could see him doing it. Yeah, truly P2 at Japan, wasn't it? I knew it was later on. Right, chat, get your predictions in. If you're on Twitch, bet some noggins. If you're on YouTube, let me know in chat, where do you think we're going to qualify? I've got to remember, this is just one session. I'm not trying to set a time to get into Q2. There is no Q2. I've just got to try and set a time. I assume we're going to be chasing like 27s? Yeah, Lando 28 flat. So that's going to be the goal. I don't want to see Hadjar go to Red Bull, mainly because I really like him. I think Oscar's done his homework on the new car, and I think some of Lando's advantage has been removed as well.
P19.
Oh, come on. That's not the great way to start a lap, but I reckon we could get right towards the front here if I nail this session. First lap, as always, is going to be a bit more just trying to get a banker. And then the second lap is where we really go out angry. Ferrari's track record here has always been a little bit spotty, but we'll wait and see what we can do. It's all about just attacking those curves, getting the car planted. I think this is going to be a weekend where McLaren are rapid. Of course, you can never count out Verstappen either towards the front of the order. 2 wins, I think? No, he's only had 1 win, hasn't he? 3 different winners so far. It's nice. I mean, that chicane now being basically flat out is ridiculous. You can take so much curve. I do love the new scan, though, here. It is much better. I predict Leclerc to go to Mercedes. That would be insane. I just cannot see Leclerc not at Ferrari. But you're kind of there going, like, unless they ever give him a World Championship car, he can't just spend his whole career there just hoping for the best. He'll have to make a move at some point. That was right on the limit. So Behrman's done a 29.7. That's kind of like the first benchmark we're chasing. I've definitely used a bit too much battery towards the end of this lap, but we'll wait and see what we can do anyway. Am I able to use any on the run for the line? No, I'm not. We just ran out right at the end. We go P4, though. 3/10 off the top time. And Esteban Ocon is 6th. How on earth has he managed that in the Haas? That is utterly ridiculous. I genuinely, like, a first run, I'm happy with that. Like, are we going to be able to cause an upset here? We are just under 3/10 away from fastest. I reckon we will see some 27s, though, on these final runs. Where's Leclerc? Has Leclerc bottle qualifying again, chat? Yeah, 16th. Deary me, Charles. So we lost 2/10 in Sector 1, nothing in Sector 2, nothing in Sector 3. We just have to gain time in Sector 1. That's the goal. Right, come on. Let's see what we can do. My favourite driver of all time is Lewis. Ocon is a baller. Like, EA just looked at Shanghai and decided they'd make Ocon rapid inside this game. Right, you guys are going to have to keep an eye if anybody goes quicker than me here, or anybody sets a new fastest time, because that's what we're chasing. 3/10 of a second is what we need if we want to put this thing on pole position. I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful with my battery usage, but wait and see what happens. And I've messed it up at T1. Completely outbroke myself. Somehow we find the delta on the exit. I've got no idea how. By the time we get to the top of the hill, we're a 10th up. Oh, again, come on, stop breaking yourself into the corners. And how am I making it work? Leave it in 6th that time. That was good. That was good. Oscar Piastri improves. Still on a 28.0 though. Are we going to see anybody else? Max Verstappen at 27.5. Okay, well there you go. The Dutchman's on pole then. Can I try and get this car onto the front row? I think Max got a huge slipstream off of somebody. If I can somehow go quicker than both McLarens, I'll be very happy by the end of this session. Come on. 1/4 of a second up as we make our way up the hill. Not a chance am I getting to Max. That was bad. A little bit of a mistake there, but we'll try and carry a bit of extra speed out in the final turn. Come on, this could be a battle for the front row. Ocon is staying in 6th. Nice and tidy on the loud pedal. Come on. We're going to be pretty much with the McLaren. I think we're going to stay P4 after all of that. Yep, P4. I mean, it was a decent improvement, but it just made no difference whatsoever. but much better than
Goodbye
Suzuka.
for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well, there we are then. Max Verstappen pole position by 0.4 of a second ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. I'm pretty certain, yeah, I did see him on the mini-map, though, just following a Mercedes around. So I can only expect that he got a huge slipstream. Esteban Ocon split the Mercs in P6 there, so he's had a very, very good qualifying. Charles Leclerc P17, because apparently we can never get both Ferraris inside the top 10 by the end of qualifying there. So Leclerc's going to have his work cut out, but hopefully it'll mean I stay ahead of him in the World Championship. Can you move chat a bit further down so we can see the time? I need to set up a qualifying screen just with chat removed. Because I really do need to set that up. I need to remember to key it onto my stream deck as well. I'm just a terrible streamer. Right. Get your predictions in then for the Grand Prix, chat. Where are we going to finish? Will we even finish? That is the all-important question. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins. If you're on YouTube, tell me in chat. I can't do any more upgrades either, which is a bit of a shame. Is Leclerc doing any? He's just doing durability for some stupid reason. Come on, Charles. Haas must be cheating. This is just a weirdly good track for Haas as well inside this game. Thank you, Smurf. I need to go back through my to-do list and start to-doing things. Oh, Bean. I'm sorry. Who's this Ron Wesley fella? I have no idea who you're referring to. I want a podium here. I reckon a podium's doable. Ron Wesley? Bradstone, you alright? I during Red Bull, it's easy to after leaving house and just realise I'm going to have a hard time beating Verstappen. Welcome to the Red Bull number 2 experience, Sean.
And thrilling battles for glory. Who will take the spotlight in the Bahrain Grand Prix today? Formula 1 returns
someone get Bradstone an ambulance. 3.36 miles. I like Sakir. I always quite liked it, but the new version is way better.
And it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the
I literally have no idea who I'm going to go to once I've won with Aston Martin in the driver career. I got no idea where I'm going to go next. I'll probably leave it down to you guys.
It's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position.
Has Lando got grid penalties? I doubt it.
Considering the rest of the
but
grid,
if he does,
Norris,
will be
Hamilton,
okay. His favourite item from Greg's sausage roll.
Antonelli, Sonoda, Albon.
Go to the French. I could genuinely go Alpine, couldn't I?
Liam Lawson.
That could be quite fun. I might actually have to do that.
Hulkenberg, Portoletto, Charles Leclerc.
Like, I'll probably end up going Sauber at the end of the game again, because that was quite fun on 24.
Rounds off the grid.
Fair play, David. That's good going.
To go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Call them Pondians.
Former Formula 1 driver.
Oh, that made me laugh far more than it should have.
See, told you I'd give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a
Get one of Davidson's generic speeches. I need to change it to Alex Jakes in this game.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go.
If you go to Alpine, you have a bottle of Hawkstone after the wins. I like the sound of that. Right, here we are then, chat. Ready on the grid. Bahrain Grand Prix. I like the hard tyre here. The soft is terrible. So I think we'll go medium to start with. We'll go hard. We'll see how long they go. And then we'll take another set of mediums to the end, probably. I can't see the one stop being doable. But you never know. We might try it. We'll see how the mediums hang on early on. The team want me to try and save some fuel. I don't think that's going to be an accurate depiction. But could we see 3-stop strategies coming from the AI? I think this race is likely going to stay a 2-stop. Anyway, let's do this thing then. Ready on the grid. We've got a lot of soft compound runners around me. It's 5 red lights. There's lights out. Oh, and away we go there. Almost hitting the anti-stall. As Norris and Piastri are going to try and hound Verstappen in towards turn 1. I just want to try and hang on to my P4 there as well. We're getting dive bombed. I think that's Sonoda trying to look for a move down at turn 1 as, Lando, and Oscar still side by side. I almost bin it trying to get the run up the hill. Can we make it 3 wide immediately then? We're going to try it. And down the inside of both McLarens straight away at the start of the Grand Prix there. Verstappen, he's already gone. He's checked out at the front. I guess it's good news for him, but getting the jump on both McLarens off the start there. So left squabbling, and they're still side by side. So you'd left them to fight with each other early on. That is good news. Verstappen, though, already 2 seconds in front. We've got a second gap behind us. How much time are the McLarens holding each other up by? There's Russell now, I think, trying to get involved in the action as well then. But if co-op last night is anything to go by, the soft compound tyres will last about 5 laps, and then they'll start being terrible. Apparently, I'm already being terrible on lap 1, but I am not going to complain about that start then. I feel like we could have qualified P2, so I've just made it happen on lap 1 anyway. Pappy Mew, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Welcome on in. Come on. I'm really happy with that launch. Like, I thought up until turn 4 then we were just going to lock up and go straight on, but like I said, Verstappen will be rapid early on. Field behind us has spread out quite a bit early, so I guess that's a good sign as well. Only thing I do struggle with is it feels like turn 1 here you have to brake earlier than you used to. So I'm just going to try and move the brake bites around a little bit and everything else. Verstappen showing you why he's the best. I mean, those soft tyres will be good early on. I just got to try and keep up with him. This is going to be like the reverse of 2021. Just myself and Verstappen way out ahead of everybody. The Ferrari does feel good here. We struggled a bit in Japan especially. Shanghai, the car felt okay, but it was just a little bit weird with all the wet conditions. And obviously we were just basically dive bombing everybody at turn 1. But here, I don't know. I think Verstappen's AI is definitely OP. He dominates so many Grand Prix. Like, if Verstappen literally in this game does like what Sebastian Vettel used to do back in like 2012, or 2011 I should say, where he'd take pole position and then just absolutely go balls to the wall on lap 1, build up a 1 second lead, and then no one can ever get back to him because no one had DRS. And that's just what he do week in, week out. Have I broke DRS already?
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Good. So Verstappen again, then about a second a lap faster early on. But we're keeping Norris, Tsunoda, and Piastri at bay, which is good. Tsunoda's actually done very well up in a P4 then early on. As Leclerc, I think, has gained 1 place. If that. He's still battling with the Salvers. Maybe a lucky safety car or something like that can help him once more. I reckon we could get a red flag in this one, though. I don't know why. I just think Bahrain often breeds safety cars or red flags. Often you get the AI, they'll spin at T1. And then just get confused. Is Tsunoda a better driver than Perez? I would honestly suggest no. I think people now forget just how good Perez was. And I hope if he comes back next year, he can prove it. Hey, Topic. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome on in. I reckon Matt could cause the red flag. It's a fair chance. It's a very fair chance. YouTube made me miss the start of the stream. Get the notifications bell on, Finn. But I hope you're doing well, buddy. Perez, yeah. He was great with Force India. Like, I'd and ah'd chat. I'll most likely do it as myself. You know what I mean? Inside the game. But, like, I really and ah'd about trying to do, like, a IRL driver career from, like, 2010 onwards. Are you from the UK? Yes, I am. Does your editor only edit W? Roll edits all of the main channel career mode videos and some of the other main channel stuff. But that's basically it at the moment. Ugh. Oh, that front locking, man. It's horrible trying to get the brake bars sorted around here. You either have to run it slightly too rearward early on, or slightly too frontward later on. Like, ideally you want to be moving the brake balance around, but I mean, I could get that set up on my wheel, I suppose. But I just don't really want to. So I edit the driver career mode, yeah, on the second channel. Yep, that's first warning of the night as well, which is not good. Oh, here we go. Yuki now getting a run on me. So, I mean, he's still losing time to Verstappen, though, each lap. But, say, early on, there's no real point fighting the Red Bull. We did have a crash with him last night, though, in co-op, so I don't want to do the same here. Can I try and get a run back up the hill, though? Let's wait and see. Ooh! I think he made a bit of a mistake as well. I think I saw him lock up slightly, but... Well, hang on.
Nice move. Keep going.
I mean, like I said, all this does, though, is gives Verstappen an even bigger lead up the front. That's the last thing we want to do, is just hand Verstappen victory tonight. Tyre wear is really good, though. We could one-stop this, I reckon, early on, based on that. Like, these mediums could go probably close to 30 laps. The thing is, you got to remember, Verstappen, yeah, has built up a very big lead early on, but soon enough, those soft compound tyres will start to fall apart. And if I can one-stop, and he will definitely have to two-stop this, that might be the way we get ourselves back in the fight later on. I think if Tsunoda gets me again this time, I'll probably just let him go. For now. I don't want to just keep wasting battery and everything early on. Do medium to hard. That might be the game plan. Ugh. That's the other thing. The AI brakes slightly early there, every time. So you've got to be super careful of that one. The amount of times I've almost gone into the back of the car in front there is alarming. Gotta remember, Max dominated Suzuka last weekend, so he could very easily do it again. But if we do end up one-stopping this, and we end up in a fight with him, then that could be glorious. It's just how much straight line speed the Red Bull's got as well, man. Hey, Aubergine man, welcome on in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we've got to be patient early on, I think is going to be the big thing here. Like I said, we learnt last night that that's kind of the key. Like, the AI soft compound tyres are good for a few laps, and then not very quickly. I'm intrigued to see what Ocon's going to do as well, although he's really dropped back. So his hard tyres are not working for him because he can't get any temp into them. That's the only other thing as well that I'm worried about, is the fact that it is quite difficult to get temperature into the hard. Like, they will often just stay too cool for quite a long time. But I think we're definitely getting towards the crossover period already, which is quite funny to say 7 laps in. Make sure I claim the DRS. So there we go, down the inside. You can only race tracks in reverse. Which one do you think would be best? Well, that's kind of why I'm trying to do that series on the short format stuff. I like Belgium. Belgium's wild. Although I must say, Mexico definitely is much better the other way around. Like, doing that lap genuinely surprised me how much more fun Mexico was. I want to see more LiDAR circuits as well. They have done a good job with them. Like, the 5 LiDAR tracks we've got already are brilliant. Radion in reverse is mental. I actually find the weirdest one at Spa is Puon. Trying to go up there flat out is really, really peculiar. Or down at Stavolo as well, because obviously it's such a long straight in. Just giving you a chance to plug that series. It is good fun. I want to do more, like, random videos for the short format stuff rather than just clips. Do you think they made the Red Bull a bit too fast on F125? I would say so, yeah. They need to rein it back in a little bit. As I say, Max, there's far too many races that Max just wins comfortably. And I mean, Yuki's fighting for P4, which he's never done so far in that car. Yeah, Suzuka is much better. If you want a bad version of Suzuka, chat, go back to like F1 2016. That version was horrendous. Well, we've gone from losing a second a lap to Max now to probably only half a second. So I think the tyres are slowly coming towards us. I would basically, in a perfect world, like to be back with him before he pits. Go to Gran Turismo. I do want to get back in on Gran Turismo. Say, I want to still finish all the licenses and everything. But it's not at the top of my priority list. Hey, Short Specimen, hope you're doing well, buddy. So that's quite interesting. I've enjoyed Silverstone, and Silverstone I thought actually works quite well. Zandvoort is just wild. Austria did not enjoy. I could not get used to Austria the wrong way around. I don't think we lost any time to Max on that last lap, though. I think we're not under any pressure from the guys behind anymore, or no real pressure. So I reckon we're starting to get to that tyre crossover now. As long as Norris doesn't get a run past me here. I mean, this race is just all tyre strategy, isn't it? Is this going to be Matt spends 57 laps in second place? Perhaps.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking
Red Bull's got asymmetric braking again. Just got to look after that front left. I mean, look at that, yeah, the wear is slightly worse. But we're getting like less than 3% a lap. Which means we should be able to take these. We could probably take these to about lap 25. And then go hards to the end. 32 laps on a set of hards. Doesn't seem ridiculous here. But again, safety cars, red flags, everything could all be changed up anyway. Are you referring to the Gran Turismo movie? Kota in reverse, that's definitely what I'm going to have to... I mean, I'm going to try and do all the tracks, I would have thought. But Kota in reverse would be quite a fun one. So we are really, yeah, not losing any time to Max anymore. So we've just got to start trying to close back in soon. So I'm just still a little bit worried about Norris, because he's trying to use a lot of battery to put alongside me. You can see, on the brakes, we've got the confidence. But obviously all that battling does is just give Max a few extra tenths. Which those few extra tenths can make a big difference.
Okay, Lewis, Norris behind. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
Gonna be interesting to see when the AI do pit. Like how far they will go. Because I would assume they'll still try and get him like 16, 17 laps? At least. Qatar is a fantastic circuit. And I will not stand for its slander. I understand people on a controller will hate it, but I think it's fantastic. The only thing that will make Qatar a bit better is some more elevation. Will you still be streaming in 6 months' time? In 6 months' time, or 6 years, sorry. 6 years. Maybe? I hope so. I'll be 31 then, chat. I'll be an old man. The thing is, we're seeing really good growth on the YouTube side on the streams at the moment. I was having a look, though, through my Twitch achievements, and I would still love... I mean, it would take literal years. But, like, their version of the YouTube play button. Like, they look so cool. I think you need, like, 5 million watch hours, and I've got, like, 21,000 or something. So I think I'm going to need to stream a lot more than I am. Shush with the old stuff. Sorry, Doc. Oh, man. I mean, how is that a warning?
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's
What?
not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
Well, that seems ridiculous. I ran wide twice and got a third warning. Okay, we've got a penalty 11 laps in. That's not good.
Penalty for that last incident, mate.
I can't even serve that one. I mean, how on earth? I lost time through both of those lockups. How on earth is that a penalty? Maya Stock, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Like, that is a ridiculous pen, chat. Like, and I can understand if I gain time from it. You're going to start streaming earlier, like you planned when you moved in. The only issue is where I stream Monday, Tuesdays. Last212 doesn't get home till, like, near enough 6 PM. So we literally get on, cook tea, and then I start streaming. Maybe on Thursday I can a bit more. I mean, maybe for all I know, we might move around what nights I stream at some point. Ugh! Sorry, Lando. That was a bit aggressive. But it's kind of just what works at the moment still. Because Wednesday night's Last212 finishes early. So we kind of just get on with stuff that we need to. Friday obviously is Friday, and then obviously it's the weekend. Riley, the motorsport fan, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. I hope you're well. Dinner is not tea. Who's the cooking? We cook together normally. So what happens at the moment is on Monday, Tuesdays, I will like do most of the prep work, and then we'll cook together. Wednesdays he's a bit more kind of we both just do it all. It kind of depends on what's being cooked as well. But we do try and cook a lot of stuff together. Hey, Zach, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Welcome on in. Like, the thing is, neither of us enjoy cooking particularly, but we much rather do it together, so it works quite well. What's your go-to dinner? Stir-fry. Stir-fry is our signature dish. Jake, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Chicken stir-fry, noodles, pepper, green beans. Absolutely fantastic. It's like she has to supervise me in the kitchen. No, no. I made tea last week for both of us, all by myself. It was edible. The thing is, we're both just trying to learn to cook more stuff. And that's better to do it together. BW, I can't even begin to pronounce that name, but thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Hey, thank you very much, Riley. I appreciate it, buddy. So the gap to Verstappen is still going up. When is he going to start struggling? It's not going up by much, but it is still going up. It's to be the kind of thing where Verstappen's tyres just never fall off. He's able to do like 25 laps on those as well. Do you bottle the cooking as well? Sometimes. Sometimes. What do you have in your stir-fry, Scorpio? I'm intrigued now, because everybody does their stir-fry just a little bit different. Hey, welcome in, Mammy. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I've not often been described as a soothing presence, Jake, but I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. Come on. Always beans, friends. Donna Ho. Okay. Just feel like every time I try and push a bit more, Max has just got a couple of extra tenths in the back pocket. It's really annoying. But to be fair though, I mean, you look on the mini-map, Charles now finally making some progress. But we're not causing a train or anything. Like, Russell's not keeping up. It is just myself, the McLarens, and Yuki. So I feel like the pace is good. It's such a shame that you can't serve 3-second time penalties in the pits. Like, if we get like a late race safety car or red flag, then I'll be in big trouble. Ugh. Public fan mail when? Would that be a good idea? That would be terrible. Do you stream full time? I create content full time. Streaming is just a small part of it. I aim to stream 3 nights a week, but this week we've got 4. I would love to stream more, but at the moment it just doesn't earn enough. Which ultimately, as you know, content creation is my full-time job. I have to pick the things that make the most financial sense. I've got a mortgage to pay, after all. But streaming is absolutely something I'd love to do more and more of. Oh, come on. That's bad. Ugh. What the rears. Hey, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. I somehow got into a gambling convo with my econ teacher. You should gamble the earnings. Well, the thing is, chat, like, what you've got to remember with gambling is you can only lose the money you put in. The amount of money you could win is literally endless. There is not a limit to the amount of money you can win. So, really, you either can lose this much or gain this much. And if that isn't sound gambling advice, I don't know what is. 90% of gamblers quit before their big win. That's something you got to keep in mind more often. It's wise words. All I'm going to say.
The pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
We should all gamble, is what you're saying. I will just clarify. I am not a financial advisor, nor would I recommend gambling personally. I hope to go through my entire life without gambling. I won another 30 cents from tennis. It's like the amount of random shit people gamble on. Like, they'll be gambling on the Bulgarian 3rd Division. And go, oh no, I don't have a problem though. And then they're going, don't you? Don't you really? Like, I think what's always surprised me as well is just like how common it is for people. You know, I think because of like the betting apps and everything like that, just like most of my mates will have gambling apps and things like that. Like, just how normal it is always kind of surprises me. I gamble on Austrian ping pong. How much does your sim setup cost? The rig was about $1,000. The base, the wheel, and the pedals was about another $1,000. Oh, I've double shifted that. That's stupid. And then kind of all the other stuff as well. how many hours a day you spend making videos. On average, 8 or 9, normally. If not a bit more. I work from normally 7:15 in the morning now. Until, I mean, not including streaming. I work from about, actually, yeah, gotta be about 9 hours a day, and then 3 nights a week I'll stream on top of that. Hey, thank you for the bits as well, Chris. I appreciate it, buddy. 3-second gap to Norris. Oh, wait, that's a penalty. I was too busy reading it. If I did have a 3-second gap to Lando, it would be gone now. So, last 2 and 2 and I get up somewhere between 6:15 and 6:30, because she leaves to go to work at 7. Who's my top 3 best F1 drivers of all time? Senna, Lewis, Schumacher, in that order. So I'm always kind of there, like, once last 2 and 2 goes to work, I'm like, well, I may as well just get on with it. Bloody dedicated. I mean, it's my full-time job. I've got to be dedicated. And it's always the thing as well, chat, especially when you're self-employed. I don't know if anybody else here is self-employed. But the thing is, what I find as well is, with YouTube especially, there is a direct correlation between the amount of work I put in and what I get out. Money. And I'm always kind of there going, like, I love doing this as a job. Like, I really, really enjoy it. You know, for me, it is the dream job. So I'm always kind of there going, I'd rather put more effort in and make sure that I can continue doing this dream job for as long as possible, rather than kind of half doing it, and then potentially having to go find another job. If anything, chat, what annoys me is I don't have more time to do more content. Like, there's so many other things I'd love to do that I just simply do not have the time to do. Have you ever met an F1 driver IRL? I've met a few drivers IRL now. Bottas and Joe. David Coulthard, Mika Hakkinen, I've met them. Trying to think. Maybe that's it? But I don't know. If you find another job, what would it be? I've got no idea. I'm so deeply embedded into this. Like, I never look at jobs or think about what I would want to do instead.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Not sure why Mark wants me into the pits then. Verstappen's still not in. And he's still pulling away from me. Like, the soft compound tyres have gone way further than I was expecting them to. Where did you meet David and Mika? The F1 Arcade launch party. Bless him, Mika, he did not want to be there. It was quite funny.
By about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Kovek, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. You need to be rich to buy a good F1 simulator. No? I mean, you can get a good budget one for quite cheap. I mean, you can get weird, like, literally, if you want like a budget one, I would go Logitech G29 and like a GT Omega rig. There you go, you got a sim setup for like 350 quid. I mean, if you've got a desk, you don't even need to get the rig for about 100. You just get the wheel and clamp it to a desk. Hey, good luck, David. Gotta let me know how you get on, buddy. Yeah, wait for Prime Day next month. I might try and make a couple of videos on if there's some good sim racing deals. Because it looks like Fanatec now is starting to expand where they're selling products as well.
Remember, box this lap.
I am not boxing it. Oh, we got yellows. I might be boxing. Verstappen's in. A V-carb's broken down. If this is a safety car right now, I'm calling script. Or if this is a safety car as soon as I go past the pit lane. No idea which V-carb it is. Liam Lawson's out of the Grand Prix. So we are finally going to take the lead here. How long can I hold on to it? Verstappen's definitely two-stopping. But he is already not far behind me. Sonoda stays out and we'll get ahead of him. Max is going to be a little way behind then. 8 seconds, the gap. So he'll probably be with me before I pit. But we are going to try and make the one-stop happen, I can't help but feel. How on earth do I drive with shoes on? I just always have with low-tail pedals.
Charles is in for his stop
So it's
now.
just what I'm used to. I mean, these shoes are so thin on the bottom. There's no point wearing them, but still. I just feel more comfy. Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Hey, good luck, Dot. See, we did it last week. I think we're going to do it again in a couple of weeks. Like, it is legitimately something I've used before. Yeah, that's the thing. The second-hand market as well, DJ, is very, very good. Especially during COVID, because so many people bought rigs and now are bored of sim racing. I've met Arav a few times, yeah, bless him. When am I going to do the F1 Classic Series 2004? Probably next month. I might kick it off when F1 summer breaks on. I don't know yet. But it will be returning soon. So pretty much all of our soft compound runners then were able to go 20 laps. Which is pretty good going actually. More than I thought they would. Norris is on another set of softs though, so... I mean, he's probably still 2-stopping.
Okay, the car behind has newer tyres than you. Maintain the gap if possible.
Okay, we'll see how this pans out. Scripted meeting. Oh yeah, it was scripted. I've met Arav a few times now, bless him. He's always pretty chill. Hey, welcome in, Jamie. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, come on. You think Verstappen going to Aston Martin is a good choice? I mean, it would be a gamble. You're kind of there going, Max is still in the fight at the moment with Red Bull, but who knows what Red Bull powertrains will be like next year. Do I have a random driver that I like for no reason? No? I always liked Julian Palmer when he was in Formula 1. 2-player with Arav? No, I already do 2-player with Gary. Why would I replace Gary, man? He's the GOAT.
Gap to your teammate behind, 50.1 seconds.
Oh, Charlotte's not having a fun night, chat. I mean, I know he's pit as well, but... even minus that pit stop, he's losing like a second a lap on average. So, Lando is definitely going to undercut me. I think Piastri and Tsunoda probably will as well. But again, even if we can just hold up Verstappen a little bit, I'll be happy. I feel like we've driven consistently well, though, so far.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Yeah, that front left is looking warm. Yeah, we got a couple more laps in it then. Like I said, I think the goal will be get to the end of 25 and then we'll pit. 32 laps on a set of hards shouldn't be impossible towards the end. Prost or Mansell? Prost was better, but I like Mansell. Gary's the only Canadian driver we like. What about Nicholas the Goatifi? Oh, gonna go see the F1 movie, are you? I don't know when I'm gonna watch it yet. Stroll's also okay. Who's better, Sargent or Goatifi? It's genuinely quite a difficult question when you try and answer it seriously. I feel like Sargent was slightly more crash prone, but I feel like his peak was better than Goatifi's. I feel like Sargent had more potential skill to show. But Latifi was probably, on average, slightly less bad. Alpine career mode is Colapinto. I would do an Alpine career mode replacing Colapinto, but I don't want to run as Franco. I don't like Franco Colapinto particularly. Both drivers did get kicked out of Williams. I mean, Verstappen, that is ridiculous straight line speed. I didn't even realise he was going to come past me there.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I think, unless we get like a red flag or something, Max is absolutely dominating this one. If I can just stay in the DRS of him, I'll be quite happy. I mean, that is a driver that is one with his machine right now. Come on. What AI level do I use? Maximum 110. Do I realistically think Lewis will get an 8th? I think unless Ferrari can deliver an absolute banger car next year, I think he'll call it a career then. Like, unless Ferrari are right in the fight, I think he'll call it. Oh yeah, that front left is starting to bleed now.
Okay, Lewis. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please. Okay.
There you go. Timer warning lights on. And it's just that front left that is taking a bit of a beating here. I want to try and take these tyres a couple of extra laps, but I really don't know. I mean, the thing is, we're going to come out in P6, aren't we? We're going to be way ahead of, I believe, that's a Williams. But that's not really my fight. But all I'm doing at the moment is giving all of these guys behind me a good opportunity to undercut by more. But of course, they're going to have to pit again. So effectively, these are the gaps. We've all got one more pit stop to make. Who's the best driver to never win a championship? I mean, you could make the argument that like a Leclerc or a Piastri or a Russell are right now. But you would have thought all of them probably will win a world championship. I always liked Mark Webber. He could have won one. Do you think Antonelli will win a Grand Prix this year? Possibly? I think a lot would have to fit into place for him, though. Do I have any plans to play older games? Well, once I still... Like, I know I've said it before. My plan is, once I've won the world title in F1 Championship Edition, I want to basically go through and win the championship in every F1 game after that. So, 2010 onwards. That's, like, a big plan. Because, like, if on average it takes you 3 seasons to win in each game, that would be, what? 16 games by 3 seasons, about 48 seasons of career mode. Which, even, like, normally I can probably smash out a season a month if I was doing something like that. So, like, that can legitimately take 5 years. I could be 30 and still doing that series. Although, then again, you think games like F1 2015 I'd only do 1 season of. Probably. I don't know. Because there was no career mode in F1 2015. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Hope you're doing well, buddy. A Bottas, I think, is going Cadillac next year. Like, Perez and Bottas at Cadillac could cook. Oh, I forgot to pit. That's fine. We'll do one more.
Okay, the car ahead's pulling away from you at a rate of around 2 seconds a lap. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Wonderful news. Just pit confirmed.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 43.4 seconds.
Oh, there you go. So Leclerc is taking time out of me then. Hey, Alexi. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Jenson Button was amazing. Jenson Button's just a good guy as well, man. Hey, thank you for the follow as well, Alexi. I appreciate it. Ooh. Gotta stop with the rear locking down there. Verstappen in a Ferrari would be wild to see. Haha. You're alright, Alexi, this time. I didn't lose the wing or anything, so you're okay. Well, we could be quite close to try and hang on to P2 by the end. I think unless we get like a well-timed safety car or something. It's been like a proper F125 race. Like it's just all been about tyre wear and just looking after your rubber. Right, make sure I don't get done for speeding. There we go. Nice and tidy on pit lane entry. Who is the best choice for Cadillac? I mean, I'd love to see Palou give it a go, but I just can't see him wanting to because he's just dominating IndyCar.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job on the
Best
turn in
sounding
there, mate.
F1
Looks
car
like a
ever.
nice
Got to be
stop
one of the
time. We're happy with
V10s.
that one.
Surely. So we are going to come out exactly where I thought then. Ahead of Sainz
To
behind
speed
Russell.
Now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about still is that 3-second penalty. Will that cost us by the end? Abadron, thank you for the follow. Yeah, PS5 works for F125 quite well.
This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint.
Right, well this is going to be a really interesting one then, chat, to see how the mediums hang on. Once I've got some temperature in them, of course. Like, I'm hoping now we should be quicker than these guys in front. Because we are on fresher tyres. But I just don't know for how long. I think Mustafa's alright. He just doesn't pop around on streams much at the moment. Lotus 2012 or Lotus 2011? Because the 2012 car was just quite generic sounding. The 2011 car was wild. Who do I think's winning Spielberg? I don't know still. It could genuinely be one of your top 3 in the World Championship. It'll end up being none of them now, I've said this. For some reason the Ferrari will work really well at high altitude. Oh, we got a Haas span! One of the Haas cars is gone. Don't tell me that's a safety car, otherwise that's really badly timed. Nope, gets going again. A safety car now would be terrible, because I couldn't even use my hards to get to the end. I mean, if we got a red flag, I'd have to go mediums back to the finish. The gap to Tsunoda and Piastri is about 4. That's what we've got to try and close down. Oh, we got more yellows. Mercedes in the pits. That must be Antonelli. Bit weird. Don't know why that would have brought out safety, yellow flags or anything. What got you into sim racing? Probably my dad, I would say. Like, even... Like, pretty much my entire life, I've only wanted to play racing games.
Just focus on the driving.
Like, I remember playing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, back on the PS2. And that game was awesome. I've still got that game to this day. I want to do a playthrough of it at some point, because it is just so much fun. But, like, that got me into game. I remember playing the old Colin McRae rally games. Yeah, brilliant fun. Is Antonelli gone? No. I think he just might have had a puncture or something. So I think one of the McLarens is starting to struggle on its tyres.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Yeah, it was definitely a puncture for Antonelli. Oh, come on.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
So we're 5 seconds ahead of Sainz then still, but he's got a pit again. I did remember to phone Dad 212 back last night. It was nothing particularly important, but I knew it wouldn't be because if it was important, he would have rang me again. He often just forgets that I stream.
Car in front, 3.8 seconds.
Oh, come on. Gamble all. I mean, we're definitely in the fight for a podium, chat. It's just Verstappen, unless something happens to him, has won. Am I going to clip up some of this gameplay? I will do a highlights video, but it'll go on Matt212 gameplay, not the main channel. All the stream highlights go on Matt212 gameplay. NFS 2005 playthrough would be sick. I'd love to play through some old games. That would definitely be one of them. That is like 5 channels. I've got more than that, I believe. Oh, pardon me. We've got Matt212, the main channel. Just does the normal stuff. The F1 stuff. Matt212 gameplay does more F1 stuff. Stream highlights, Aston Martin driver career mode, and a few other random bits and pieces. Matt212 Racing now does setups, basically exclusively. So that one, obviously, pretty much just will host setups from now on, I think, for the foreseeable future. Matt212 Plays, I want to bring back MotoGP on there. And maybe some F1 Manager as well, because I still do enjoy that game. We've then got Matt212 Rally, does what it says on the tin, my rally channel. Loving playing RBR at the moment, want to definitely do more on that. You got Matt212 Clips, which is just all the short format video and a few other random bits and pieces. Matt212 Vods, which is just full streams and that kind of thing. Matt212 Motorsport, I desperately want to do more with that, where basically I just make short format content about IRL racing series and news. And that's all of them for now, I think. Pretty certain that's all of them for now. It's a lot. Does each channel generate money? All of the channels with over 1,000 subscribers generate an income. The one we're really trying to push at the moment is Knowing Wheel, Jamie and I's podcast. What do you do in your spare time? Make more videos, normally. There is usually nothing I would rather be doing than making videos.
17.5 seconds.
Apart from obviously like spending time with Matt212 and stuff. Hey, Pate, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Or Pate, I don't know. So we're not really taking anything out of Russell here, which is slightly alarming.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds.
Ugh. Although I think Sonoda, Russell, and I are taking time out of, I think it's Oscar, but I don't know for sure. I love the Aston Martin playthrough. That series will not be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm having a lot of fun with it as well. F122 was terrible, man. I always does make me chuckle when people comment things like that. I'm gutted. The one time I streamed on TikTok, the guy that always put hate comments on all my videos came on there. And I thanked him for all the hate because it helps, obviously, me earn more money. And he genuinely hasn't come back since. Like, not seen anything from him. I'm gutted. I miss him. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. Would love to see more content other than sim racing. Love the episode with Melbosh Kane. That was brilliant fun. I think we're going to do another one at some point soon. He's just a very, very busy man as well. But that was a really, really fun episode to do, talking about Kamui. But like Jamie and I have said, if we could grow Knowing Wheel more, we'd love to do, like, more F1 conversation about, like, the late 2000s and loads of other random bits and pieces. Like, the only issue with Knowing Wheel is that it just doesn't earn enough that we can justify doing more with it. I mean, at the moment, it earns nothing, because we haven't got to 1,000 subs on YouTube. But I would love to do more with that as well. No, different guy. Different guy. I've got a few haters. Should I upgrade from 23 to 25 on a controller? I'd say so. 23 is a good game, but 25 is probably, I'd say, a little bit better. I think. IRL Silverstone vlog with Jamie. That would be quite funny.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead
Well,
by.
Jamie and I were going to go Monaco
2.8
this
seconds.
year, and then annoyingly we couldn't. Favorite F1 team that no longer exists. Super Aguri was quite sick. Who's my F1 lookalike? I've got no idea. People sometimes say I look like Dan Ticktum, which is always quite offensive. Which is quite funny, because personality-wise, I would say Dan Ticktum and I probably aren't much more polar opposite. Which car do I think is the most difficult to drive? I don't really know. I haven't driven all of them yet, properly. Well, now Sonoda and Russell are costing each other some time. This all helps me, though. I haven't even checked what the tyre wear is on these. Should safely make it to the end. Yeah, there's like 1% a lap. You can basically do an entire Grand Prix on these. We're still not getting that front right attempt. I give Max Chilton vibes. But Max Chilton famously, like, got to the end of every Grand Prix he ever started. I don't manage that. Or was that Charles Peak? That might have been Charles Peak. One of them, for Manor, finished like 40 races in a row or something from debut. I have been to Snetterton, but never for any racing. Sebastian Bourdais? He wears glasses. Are you looking forward to the new F1 movie? I mean, I've just seen very mixed responses to it at the moment. I mean, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'm not there like going, oh my god, it might change my life or anything, but should be a good fun watch once, I hope. But this is the thing, like, you can only make a movie, you can only make like an F1 movie so entertaining for like the general audience. And obviously, you know, it's not just meant to be for F1 fans, it's meant to be just for everybody to go and check out. There we go, down the inside of George Russell, thank you. I think that's about the first overtake I've made pretty much all day since lap 1. Apart from just trying to get cars back. But then they've just DRS'd me. I'm sure it will come to Netflix very soon. The film is definitely geared more towards the Drive to Survive crowd, but also like more, you know, just general public as well. How long do you stream for? Until I finish the race, I guess. Normally the streams are about 2 hours-ish. Depends if I crash or not. Rush is the best F1 movie. So there's not really many other F1 movies that are like that style, though.
19.7 seconds.
There we go. Another one done. Oh, a little bit late on the brake, but we got it slowed down. So Norris then, 15 seconds up the road. We need to be closing in on him, as how on earth has Yuki got that run on me? Just use a little splash of DRS. ERS even, make sure we get away from him. It's Piastri. He's definitely struggling on his tyres as well.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Can't be long before Verstappen's into the pits, but I'm hoping we take a bit of time out of him before then. Right, come on. Verstappen's lapped Antonelli already, man. That is insanity. Best F1 movie is this career mode right here. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, come on, Oscar. How does it feel to be in the F1 25 credits? Genuinely, when I was scrolling through them, that was really special. Like, that's just wild to think. My name is in an F1 game. Right, well, we're definitely going quicker than both McLarens at the moment. Not by loads, but that's a new PB as well. But if we can just get the gap down to like 10 seconds to Lando before he pits, because I think he's probably my battle towards the end. Right, come on then, Oscar. Let's see if we can get a good run up the hill. To the outside, surely. There we go. Another one game, thank you. Back him into the podium places then. Max Verstappen, 31 seconds up the road. Yeah, the Dutchman has dominated this one. But, as I said, if he has a mechanical failure or something, it could be between Lando and I. Or is any kind of issue for Max. I actually don't think the 2-stop was probably any slower here. I mean, we're committed to the 1. My goal is to try and get to the end on these tyres. Crofty is in the F1 movie. It's already been confirmed. Who is the most famous person I've ever met? I don't know. I've got no idea, honestly. Hey, welcome on in, Ash. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
Oh, there we go. Norris in then, so we haven't really had a chance to try and continue closing in on him, but... Oh, Sonoda, big dive bomb at Piastri down in turn 1. So, Norris is not going to be far behind me with 20 laps to go. Can't help but feel he might have the pace on me towards the end. Once these guys have hit, a red flag would actually work out quite well. But I also don't mind just trying to get to the end. Like, I think the 3-second penalty might be the difference between me and Lando. But I think, honestly, he's just got more pace than me anyway. Why do you have such a big gap to Verstappen? Because Max is OP in this game. He got the lead away, basically held on to the lead at the start, and then never looked back.
Come in this lap.
Why? Hey?
Copy.
No? Why on earth was... Why was Mark panicking there? That was a bit weird. Is it bedtime yet, chat? Gotta be getting there. So we were on... Oh, we got yellows! We got yellows again, and Alpine's gone for a spin. Could that be a safety car or something or anything? Perhaps if he rejoins badly. I mean, he's still stuck there.
Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber...
If that had been 2 seconds later, I could have pit.
Okay, safety car deployed.
Piastri's pit. Sonoda didn't manage to.
Delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Well, there we go then. We've finally got a bit of drama in this race. Safety car out.
Safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It's waiting to pick up the leader. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Well, there we go then. Drama here. So that's going to mean Verstappen's lead has been absolutely destroyed. I still don't think softs are going to be the way to go. I'd rather go mediums. But, yeah, that is going to really spice things up towards the end. And my penalty might still come back to haunt us. I mean, that's helped out Yuki and Oscar very much so. And Max, to be honest. Although Verstappen had a huge lead. He was winning this race anyway. I don't think it's really kind of hindered us too much, to be honest. It might just make things a bit more entertaining towards the end. How many hours do you need to edit a driver career mode video? Normally 1 or 2. It takes a little bit of time because I like to get all the replay cameras and stuff.
Okay, slow down, slow down.
Yep, there you go. Verstappen's in.
Negative,
That's not a surprise.
You're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
So I think we'll re-emerge in P3 unless we get a slow stop and then Yuki might get me. You can't serve 3-second time penalties in the pits. It's a real pain. Come on. Right, into the pits we'll go with them. I'm on mediums to the flag. Good job we've got another set of mediums. Oh, that was close. Suddenly realised right at the last moment that I wasn't getting the car slowed down as much as I should have. Right, don't get held up behind Yuki. There we go.
Off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop.
So everyone's
Faster
on
than we were
mediums then.
expecting.
Is that just in real life or in game? Well, in real life you don't get 3-second
That was
penalties.
our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
So there's kind of no real life version of it. I mean, I guess if we're doing like 17 laps, we know we can absolutely wring the neck out of these mediums towards the end. Oh, that's the other problem as well. Max, everybody else is going to have blue flags. So Verstappen will probably get away again. I guess this is going to be the first time all day, though, Verstappen and I are basically on equal footing. See if we can get to him and try to race him. That would be good. Yeah, IRL, it's basically all 10-second time penalties. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get this lap without taking anything out of the tyres. I mean, it'll be next lap the safety car's in, though, I would assume. So we'll have like 17 laps to the checkered flag. A lot can happen in that time. Next season, go to Mercedes. Well, it depends if I win this season. I genuinely haven't thought about what I'll do if I end up doing a season 2 of this series. Hey, welcome in, Charlie. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, I'm staggered they've never given you like a Delta Pit Limited type thing. Because it is a little bit weird, the way it works. Hey, C-Dot, welcome in as well, buddy. I'm doing well, thanks, Loz. Hope you are as well, buddy. So yeah, Verstappen's got a few cars between him and us. It's a shame that the game still doesn't let lapped cars go back through. Because that might just give him the margin of safety he needs. Throwing water down myself, chap. I can't drink. Ugh. We're having a disaster. So we've got Albon, Doohan and Behrman between Max and I. We just cannot afford to let this race go pear-shaped towards the end. That's the big goal now. Oh, Blockman's giving me the drink water. Cheers. There we go. So I think if we can get the jump on Norris nice and early, then we'll have to try and attack Max, if possible. You should add to the effect. Oh my lord, I shouldn't be reading chat on the safety car. Viewership, James. I quite like cockpit cam, but viewers just don't enjoy it as much. I've got to stay hydrated, especially in the desert. Is safety car not coming in? I guess because the AI haven't caught up yet, it will try and delay it, but I'd be surprised. I thought we'd see safety car in now. Apparently not, we are getting one more lap then. Interesting. Can the safety cars be longer if you're doing a 100% race then? Safety car really messed up the predictions. It has made this race a lot more interesting. I'm just hoping, no matter where we finish, that the 3-second time penalty doesn't cost us. But we'll wait and see. So Lando will have slightly older tyres than basically everybody else. I mean, we could have probably done softs to the end, but I just don't fancy it. I just don't find the softs work here. The AI do. Right, come on then. I mean, there's still cars half a lap behind. How are they not catching up? Going to be here behind the safety car all night. Maybe just do a challenge to stream and wear a helmet. I don't own one. I have no idea where I'd get one from. Hey, Curbs! Thank you for the raid, buddy. Hope you've had a good stream, sir. If you don't know Curbs, chat, he's an absolute baller. We love him. I hope he's doing well. We've got 16 laps to go here in Bahrain. We're just trying to survive towards the end. But I hope you're well, sir. Tozer, Ellis, thank you for the follows. Welcome on in to all the new faces. This race is hopefully about to get interesting. Verstappen's leading. He's got 3 laps cars between him and Lando Norris. We are in P3. We're doing 100% races against maximum AI with no assists. So it is basically as tough as I can make this game. Safety car is still not coming in though after I've just hyped it up, which is a little bit annoying. Curbs is actually 6'6", chat. He just uses different camera angles so you wouldn't realise it. So, I mean, how long is this safety car staying out for? Lithuanian lover. We started P4. I got up to P2 early on. I've then basically spent most of this race in net P2. And now Norris got lucky with the safety car. Ollie Gamer, thank you for the follow as well. Everyone that's new goes sub to Matt's OF. Deary me. 200 Twitch subs, then the OF. AK, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome. But the safety car isn't always until all the cars catch up. We're only going to have 15 laps. Your feet get tired after pressing the accelerator. Not too badly. It's honestly most because I'm old. It's my back that struggles the most. Like, I should have been stretching a lot more under this safety car than I have been. Oh, you got to make sure... It's like a luge, chat. You got to lean out of the corners. Like, the gravity of this Formula 1 car. Like, if we come down to the hairpin... I know we're only doing like 40 miles an hour, but it's a tight hairpin. You just... My neck muscles can't cope with it. And then you accelerate off the corner and it's like face melting. I look like Jeremy Clarkson in that aerial atom. I'm 18 and my left knee is 50. I know the feeling. I'm actually only 25, chat. You just never guess it. Or maybe you would. I don't know. Are you a Christian?
Okay, listen.
I was reading chat. We're having a really good fun race. I'm allowing myself that one. Because safety car blocks everybody out. I'm allowing myself that one, chat. Because this has been a really good fun race. And I don't want it to get screwed over right at the end. Get your bottle emojis in. I'm sorry. I will leave that in the edit, though. Right, there we go. Now the AI slowing down.
Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those
no assists, he said.
Remember, there's no overtaking.
Would it really be entertaining, though, if I just spent 15 laps by myself after I got front wing damage? Dart with the 15 bits as well. Thank you. I allowed myself just the one because I was reading chat. If I'd done that because I was doing something else stupid, then I wouldn't let myself get away with it. Right, come on, where's Verstappen going? Now, I think. Oh, I've got way too good a restart. Come on, Lando. We gotta go. Get out of the way, slower cars. I think doing an Albon and trying to fight. Ah! Doing. What's he doing? Albon, thank you. Ah! Albon's got front wing damage and he's racing me. What is he doing? Deary me, man. And, well, Verstappen's gone again. If I can just get inside the range of Verstappen here,
still looking good. We've
got a chance to get away from Lando. We've already got 1.2 seconds over Lando. I've got no idea how. Right, come on. Come on, push. I don't want to give this to Max too easily without a fight, at the very least. Dart with 20 more bits. Thank you. A dyslexic man walks into a bra. Right, come on. We're just going to have to drain battery here. I need to stay in the range of Max. We're not. How is he still pulling away from me? That's so ridiculous. I'm on the ERS, and he's still quicker. Oh, it's got 2-second gap though over Lando behind, which I guess works out nicely. Right, how is he so fast? I've drained basically my entire battery, and I've still lost 2/10 to him. This is just one of those races where Max can't lose. Oh, I've run out of battery now. This is bad. I had to go for it. I mean, we did go quicker.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I'm not a Christian. I'm not religious of any kind. Ooh, those rear locks, man. Terrible. Well, Max is gone then, so the goal now is to try and build up a 3-second lead over Lando. I've just got to hope he, Yuki, and Oscar battle again. Although Oscar and Yuki have dropped away as well. I've got no idea what the game plan is apart from drive fast towards the end. Come on. I believe in Lord Lewis Hamilton. Exactly. Wow. I mean, it's how can Max be so quick? Like, so quick on those tyres. Smithy, please. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The real question is now, chat, if Curbs raided me, who do I raid? Because normally I raid Curbs. Hey, enjoy it, Ash. I keep forgetting it's Silverstone literally next week. So at the moment, because of the penalty, we'd come third. I want to try and beat Lando. But I'm not optimistic. What is your dream transfer? Lewis Hamilton to race-winning machinery? That would be nice to see. No, I genuinely, down the line, I'd love to see Antonelli at Ferrari if they were in a position to win. An Italian driver in an Italian car winning the World Championship would be pretty cool. I mean, the medium tyre feels good now we're on low fuel.
They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
Mark's clearly trying to roll me up there, chat, with Verstappen. I don't think he's holding me up, though, sadly. I wish he was. Or not really, I wish I could just get past him, but... Imagine if Max's engine blew up towards the end. That would be wild. Lung Quan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's like Max has got a 3-second penalty that I don't know about. So he's pushing on. Problem is the gap to Lando is basically just staying level. Yeah, Mark's like, come on, you can dive bomb him from 3 seconds back, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine getting him.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember...
The thing is, our lap times are pretty consistent as well. Like, I don't feel like we're doing a bad job. Ugh, except for when I keep doing that. Oh, I think Lando might just have a little bit more pace than me, but his tyres should fall off. His tyres are more likely to fall off than mine. Come on. I would love a P2 here. Just get some good big points on the board after a couple of disappointments. I mean, apart from Japan, we could have had a podium in Shanghai as well. Like, we could be on for 3 podiums in the first 4. I mean, we should have won Australia had Oscar not taken me out. Lewis Strat H, pit now. My tyres are gone, Bono. I got nothing left. See, that's the line we need through there. Ooh. See, we just gained a little bit more. I'm just trying to charge up the battery pack a little bit towards the end. Eclipse Nirvana. That is a sick name. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Favourite F1 team and driver, Lewis Hamilton. And basically whatever team Lewis is driving for. Sadly, that means Ferrari currently. Although I do like Mercedes, I do like Williams, and I do like McLaren. DNF next lap. If we get a mechanical failure now, I will genuinely be quite upset. Like, we've done pretty well up to this point. Come on. Come on. We're actually starting to close in on Max just a little bit. No, 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 no. As soon as I say that. As soon as I say that, I go and mess it up. Williams and Albon is up. Absolutely goated combo. We love it. I love the fact they're both cooking this year. I need to sort out some YouTube mods, I think. Just because I was never expecting the YouTube streams to kind of start gaining some traction. I've never got round to it, but I do need to start adding some. So gap to Max then is 2.6, gap to Norris is up to 2. I think we are now starting to get quicker against the AI. I'm not going to give up on this race just yet. I mean, something catastrophic would have to happen to Max, but even if we can just get inside his DRS range, that will be handy. Come on. Less than 10 laps to go. Why do I keep messing that corner up? That's what's costing me. If we could actually nail that corner, I think we would be quicker than Max. But I'm just throwing away time through there every single lap. Who is my F1 GOAT? Senna, personally. Oh, we'll look into amending the contract, Smurf, don't you worry. Hurry up and bottle it so I can pull out the emoji. Deary me. Hey David, welcome on in, buddy, hope you're doing well. So, I mean, look at that, we only lost 2/10 of Max that lap with that mistake. I don't think we would have been much quicker than him, but we definitely have got something in the pocket. When I get the laps nailed... Feels ridiculous after almost 50 laps here that we're trying to do a sprint finish, but that's the joy of Formula 1 racing sometimes. Come on. Come on. Right, actually nail this corner for once, please. Well, I broke a little bit early, but it works. Rush is a good film. I will give it credit. The only thing I don't really like about Rush is the fact that Hunt and Lauda were actually quite good friends outside of the car. Like, there was a lot more racing respect in Formula 1 between rivals until it was kind of Senna and Prost. That was a little bit ragged.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Hey, good luck, David. I hope everything went smoothly, sir. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm still a little bit nervous about that 3-second penalty. I think that's why Lando's just staying where he is.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Yeah, tyres are going to be absolutely fine to the end. I'm just worried about, like, hitting a curb or getting a little bit of wheel spin somewhere and going for a spin. This late on, that would hurt. I mean, you can see, though, through the chicane how much we're attacking still. We are not giving up just yet. I mean, we can take good time out of Max in some places. It's just not that reliable. Bahrain, I never minded the circuit, but definitely the new LiDAR version is way more fun. Like, you can attack this place now so much. It's one of the only tracks where you can use the curbs more on F125 than 24. Which I really like. I mean, look at that through there. There's absolutely all over it. Pedals matter more than the wheel in terms of pace. Like, if you want to find lap time in sim racing, upgrade your pedals, not your wheel first. I don't really follow football, Sean. So whenever anybody asks that question, my local team is Forest Green Rovers. Come on, that gap to Lando. How is he staying there? It's just holding it too. Come on, come on, come on. We do, see, we reliably gain a good kind of 2-3 tenths on max through there. I was hoping we could just save a little bit of ERS to use right at the very end, but not sure we're going to have enough. The Vegan Club. I got a 3-second time penalty for running wide twice down at turn 9 and turn 10 and losing time. Those are the only warnings I think since I got the penalty, I haven't had another warning either. I mean, that probably would be one, but still. I was struggling with ABS off on controller. I don't use a controller. Ugh. Like, if we could just get in the range of max, I mean, we wouldn't have to worry about Lando then, but still. We don't talk about the rewind incident of 2025. Don't know what you're on about. I don't remember that.